So the kind of central is this sort of idea of pervasive data, and then the Internet of Things, or the objects that connect to it, or the characters' own personal computers or smartphones that leave data around. So that's kind of this core resource, really, in terms of game design. Then you have the toy or the character controller, which is the set of apps and tools that you have to kind of manipulate and access and decrypt and save and delete and move data around to different locations. And that is the core kind of character controller as well, how you kind of mobilize and get around and sneak to get to those data points that may be of interest. And how you interact with that stuff then has a knock-on effect for how the guard AI behaves. So it helps you kind of get through levels by changing the behavior of the guard based on what data they've left around, or some data you've sent to an object near them might distract them or change their behavior. So it's kind of a big kind of breathing thing, really, isn't it? The data is constantly moving around and changing, and that's what you're interacting with.
Yeah, in a way we're kind of building two game worlds on top of each other. Like in most of the games you have that you can see everything that's meaningful in the game. There's always going to be a kind of data layer running on the background of your game, but it's something the player doesn't really need to worry about, while we are actually kind of exposing lots of stuff to the player and making it the game mechanic.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Rich said, everything is pretty much connected. The AI, like every game needs an AI. In our case, it needs to be reacting to not only the visible things, but also the data side of things. The main idea is we want to be able to send the data around. We want to be able to send a piece of data to your soda vending machine or coffee machine or CCTV camera, and just ends being a huge network of devices that need to react and understand data.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was working on at the moment, getting the guard AI to react to vending machines, reacting to data you send from your phone and that kind of stuff.
And that applies to the majority of objects in a given environment. You know,
Sure.
Whether it's a printer or a door lock or a TV monitor or a kettle or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, and because we want so many different objects reacting and as many possibilities for the player as we can figure out, we really can't just script kind of think like if you have this exact piece of data and you send it to this exact device, then that guard there is going to react to it. Instead we have to kind of build a kind of more universal design, so I can send any data to any device, and hopefully some of the guards might react to it in some interesting way.